evening, everyone, and welcome to George Simonin Alumni Stadium on the campus of Chelmsford High School, where tonight the Chelmsford Lions will entertain the 4-1 Redmen of Tewksbury High School in a Merrimack Valley Conference battle. Bruce Byam, Rob Russo, you notice we're a man down tonight. Howie is kind of cruising around Europe, having a good time, enjoying all that good food, and really living the life.
Not taking us with him.
That's right, didn't even invite us. Rob, tonight the Lions have another formidable task, a real good football team in Tewksbury.
Yeah, well, you just said they were 4-1, and the one loss was to Central Catholic. And if you pay attention to local news, apparently there was a controversial call. Player grabbed, I think the Central player grabbed the ball, but his knee was down. Referees didn't call. They ran for a touchdown because all of Tewksbury stopped. They ended up losing by one score. So you're virtually playing another Central Catholic, a team that's just going to pound the ball, right. Very well coached, very disciplined, and on a roll.
Absolutely. I agree with everything you just said, Robin, in terms of they're not the flashiest team we've played this year, but they are maybe the best coach team we've played this year, and that's going to create some issues for the Lions as we go forward. Is there any way the Lions can win this game tonight, Rob?
Well, I think you can. You always have to be optimistic.
Right.
And, Chelmsford's defense is actually okay against the run, and I think you're going to see a lot of run. In Tewksbury, Coach King had put a bunch of stuff up that he printed off of the Huddle software that they use, and so there's a lot of tendencies that these kids have studied. So if you know what formation they're in, you know what motion they're running, you know where the ball's going to go. And I think we have a good front five that can stop the run, so we can slow them down. The key will be to be very well polished on offense, do smart things, get 3 yards a carry, and then good things could happen.
We lost a heartbreaker last week. Double overtime. First time that's happened since Thanksgiving. I think it was 2005 that we had the 5 overtime, the classic with Biddleclicker. But that was a heartbreak for Chelmsford.
Yeah, and it's in my mind right now that the last couple of plays that Malden had, they shouldn't have been scores.
Right.
I mean, it's just they sort of willed the ball in. There was coverage was right there. And I think I mentioned to you earlier, football's a momentum game, and momentum can be good momentum where you're rolling like a Tewksbury team is right now, or unfortunately for us, our momentum's kind of downhill. It's not where we want it to go.
And yeah, I absolutely agree that you can have situations where bad things happen to bad teams, and it's a cycle. It's hard to break that cycle. We hope the Lions are going to break that cycle tonight, both of us. We're not overly optimistic. We want to wish the Lions well. An upset would be the greatest thing for our weekend, that's for sure. We have 2 great interviews for you following this. We have Joe Levesque, wide receiver, and we have Kevin Zoo, defensive back. And Kevin told me that he could stop Joe. Joe told me he could score on Kevin, so I don't know which is which. But we're going to give our predictions.
All right, well, like I've been doing all season now, I'm going to give a shout-out to my friend Faith Kenny. Her son's a senior. He decided to come out football first year. He loves football. He's sticking with it. She watches him from home. She's one of our big fans. So, Faith, I hope you're watching us now. I just gave this, resounding, optimistic thought on how Chelmsford's going to beat Tewksbury. But my father always taught me you bet with your mind. It's not that we're betting anything. Right. But I think...
No DraftKings here.
No, there's no DraftKings here. I think Tewksbury just has the edge. And I'm going to say 28-7 Tewksbury.
Yeah, it's interesting, folks. We don't collaborate on these predictions before game timing, before we give them. And my prediction, I totally agree that I would like to see the Lions win. But I think Tewksbury has the manpower tonight to make it 27-7 Tewksbury. We're only a point apart, and we hope we're both very wrong.
Very wrong.
But that's whatever it can be. I want to thank Drew Donahue for our camera work tonight. He told me that he was much smarter than his father, Michael. And Michael, if you're around to hear this, you were a pretty smart guy too. So Drew must be a genius. For CHS TV, this is Bruce Byam, Rob Russo. Stay with us for the next 2 interviews. Kickoff coming right up. What's CHS TV? Bruce Byam, very happy to have a guest this afternoon, Joe Levesque, wide receiver of the Chelmsford Lions. Joe, the team has struggled a little bit out of the gate, but you personally have had an excellent season. You've many receptions, lead the team in receptions, couple of touchdowns. What's your reaction to how things have gone?
You know, things haven't been going our way this season yet, but, you know, no one's given up yet. We're coming to work every day. We're coming to practice. We're doing what we need to do. And, you know, every week we just focus on who we have that week. We don't look back, and we just try to get a win every week.
You're looking forward to a game, I'm sure, with Tewksbury tonight, and Tewksbury presents unique problems. They've been a power. What do you expect out of them?
You know, Tewksbury, they're going to come to play every time, and we're going to come play too, so it's going to be a fun game.
Joe, I want to wish you a lot of luck in tonight's football game. I know you'll give it 100%, and I know the Lions will too, and let's see if we can get that first victory over Tewksbury High School.
Yep, sounds good.
For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, Joe Levesque. For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, real pleased to have Kevin Zhu, defensive back, Chelmsford Lions football team, as my guest this afternoon. Kevin, congratulations on an individually good season. I know the team has struggled,
Yep.
but...
You know, our season, it's been a big struggle, but we come to work every day and we get better.
Kevin, I think the Merrimack Valley Conference has some excellent receivers this year, and that certainly, I think, must put some pressure on you.
Right, it's a lot of pressure because they work hard as well. They're good, they're talented, but that just makes me want to be a better corner. It's a lot of fun.
Kevin, last line of defense back there.
You know, it's scary, like especially last year I dealt with it a lot, but experience really helps, and just working hard and getting faster, getting stronger, so it's good.
Well, your work shows, Kevin, you've gotten better as the season has gone along, and I want to wish you a lot of luck tonight when you battle Tewksbury.
Thank you.
For CHS TV, Bruce Byam, Kevin Zhu.
My new mom and I have a lot in common.
The great outside.
We both love the outdoors.
So shiny.
That's not a flower. We both love geology.
Oh, look. An igneous one.
That's not a rock. And she knows a lot about wildlife.
A labradoodle.
That's not a dog. Hanging out has been kind of fun.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
I love my sister.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Great timing, everybody. The Lions, as you can see, are coming onto the field, led by Chris Harrington. The Tewksbury Redmen are already here. The Lions tonight coming in at 0-5, but ever the optimist, we hope that this will be the night that they can break that string. We are going to have a moment of silence tonight in honor of a gentleman that passed away this past week. He was a member of our chain gang crew, and he died suddenly. And I believe his name is it Keith Erickson, Rob?
I think so.
I
yeah.
think that's Kenny. Kenny,
Kenny,
thank you.
that's it.
Dave gave us the right name. So we send our condolences and our heartfelt sympathies to the Erickson family. Okay, a nice tribute by the Chelmsford group. The national anthem is about to be played now by the outstanding Chelmsford High School marching band. And we will have kickoff after that. Here we go. outstanding, excuse me, as always, an outstanding job. Welcome everyone once again to George Simonian Alumni Stadium. Bruce Byam, Rob Rousseau, Ronna Berman with the numbers, and Dave Markham assisting her. As you notice, we're a man down tonight. Howie is, if you weren't in a pregame show with us, Howie is cruising the Danube, I think, as we speak right now. Probably enjoying a little pasta and having a nice night. The Tewksbury captains are coming onto the field, as you can see. They are number 11, Brett Morris, 22, Troy Carey, 52, TJ Catalonis, and 59 is Steve Bunjai. The Lion captains you've come to know, and you can see them there. There are 6 of them. Number 4 is Evan Fletcher. Number 3 is Evan Fletcher. 4 is Anthony Piccarillo. 5, Matt Quartermash. 20, Tyrone Fett. 37 is Shane Conti, and 77, Nick Spinelli. Let's see if we can pick up any of the official conversation here. To get a good return here, set them up in good field position. Tewksbury is a grinder team, as we've said before, not totally flashy. They score after considerable drives, but they do use some tricks every now and then, right?
Yeah, I mean, for forever, for 30 years that I've been involved in Merrimack Valley football, there's always something that will catch you.
They are coached by Rob Aylward. He's in his 19th season of football at Tewksbury. And they are going to receive, they're sending back deep, number 22, 23. 22 is their outstanding running back, Troy Carey. Carey has scored on this season 7 touchdowns so far this year. And 23, I believe, is the other deep back. That's Tyler Ward. Kind of have a little triangle set up. The Lion kicker is number 14, Kevin Hennessy, a freshman. So we're just about getting ready to kick it off, and we've got to get we've got a nice view of the moon out there. Ronna's going to have to tell us what it is again tonight, because waxing crescent. That's right. That's good.
And she does that without the internet.
That's right. Here we go. It's taken by number 1. And return up the sideline. That is Will Motoff. Returned it to the 30-yard line. And number 13 of the Lions there. One of the tacklers is Timmy McNamara. So Tewksbury will go on offense. They're led by their senior quarterback, number 11, Brett Morris. He is a 3-year starter. And as we said, they have an outstanding running back in Carey.
Like we said earlier, they'll be a pounded type offense. You'll see a lot of pulling guards. They use a wing, kind of try to get an edge.
For a snap of the football game. It's a straight ahead handoff, dancing across the line of scrimmage to about the 39-yard line. And that was Carey, taken down by number 33 for the Lions. That's George Cole. George had a great football game, I thought, last week, Rob.
Yeah, I thought the line did a pretty good job last week, the defensive line.
We're going to give them about 5 on that play. It's just shy of the 35-yard line. 2nd and 5 for the Redmen. Their go-to receiver when they throw it is at the bottom of the screen. Again, handoff, and the Lions right there this time to stack him up, and a real good job by the Lions. Spinelli there to stop carry. That's a loss of a couple. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 now.
One of the things Chelmsford defense has been fairly successful on is stopping run plays. I mean, they do get hurt sometimes with a big play, but for the most part, when you try to pound it on them, especially in the middle there, there's some pretty good big kids.
Tewksbury's first 3rd down conversion of the night. There's a flag, and it's a toss to the outside. It's a completion, and it's short of the 1st down, however. And getting up off that pile over there is number 9, and that is Brandon Wynn. I think he's short of the 1st down, but depends on who the flag's on.
It's on Tewksbury, probably a illegal shift.
Morris and Aylward are conversing. The Lions, let's see what they're going to do here. I think they want to know if it's a 1st down or not. Offside Chelmsford. So everything I said, forget it. It was offside Chelmsford. So now it's 3rd and a yard.
We talked about mistakes every week. You know,
yes.
You can't make mistakes.
And we had them stopped for the 1st down, and now they have a very makeable conversion here. Number 8 for the Lions is Phil Camara. We're going to try to get you some of the defensive starters. Here's the toss. This is carried to the outside, taken down just about at the, it is 1st down, just across the 40-yard line. Good stop out there, but the Lions, because of that penalty, Tewksbury got, it's like in baseball when you give a team 4 outs in an inning.
Exactly.
It does come back to haunt you. Tewksbury's at the 41-yard line, opening quarter of football. Good crowd has filled in on both sides of the field actually tonight. It's a good night for football. Fake handoff. Morris is going to throw it. He has a receiver, and that is his go-to guy. And he is going to take it in at the 30-yard line. So that's a 28-yard pitch and catch. And the catcher is Adam Jagui.
You know, it's interesting. We were talking about this exact play in the locker room office 2 days ago, I think. Coach Singh knew they run it, and you know he has a kind of plan drawn out. But you know when things happen on the field, it's designed to be tricky.
He scored all 3 Tewksbury touchdowns last week against Central on passes. Toss outside. This is a new ball carrier this time. This is Josh Perret. I'm sorry, that's 33. Tyler Ward. And a good 1st down stop by the Lions. 2nd and 9. The ball is at the 29-yard line.
Someone to finish off the defenders. He's 33 is George Cole. Number 4, Anthony Piccarello. 21, Salapoli. Number 3, Evan Fletcher. Who else out there? Kevin Zhu, number 7. Number 6, Matt Lepresti.
Did you say Quartermash?
I said Quartermash,
okay.
Yep. Number 9, Zach Dalton.
2nd and 9, Tewksbury. They sweep it again to the right side. Lions seem to have this stopped pretty well. This is Ward, and it's again a short gain. Good gang tackling here. Lepresti is there, as well as George Cole again. Pick up of 4, so it's going to be pick up of 3. It's going to be 3rd and 6.
Just Tewksbury will always try to get a man advantage on that edge. They go in motion, lead block. They run with a wing on that side, so you know it's like a man and a half advantage. Chelmsford did a great job though with pursuit.
They did. They closed that down very well. I think Tewksbury saw some of the Malden success wide last week, and going to try it a little bit themselves. They spread the field, 2 wides to the top, 1 to the bottom. Looking for the quick toss, the screen, and it's well read, and now they got to get him on the ground. This is Gajuji again, And Kevin Zhu came up to make a real nice stop there. That's a loss of 5 on the play. Going to be 4th and about 11. The ball is at the 30-yard line. Tewksbury will be certainly going for this, and the Lions defense, here it is on your screen.
Just a hitch pass. You see this all the time on weekend, if you watch weekend football, and very, very nicely defended.
Kevin Zhu wrapped him up, and then Cole came and finished him off. 4th down play. Lions can get off the field here. It's a double reverse, and they're going to pass it out of this. This is Carey. He's looking to throw it, and it's caught. Lion defender never turned around to find the football, and
You're lucky it's not interference.
yeah,
There is a flag down there. There is a flag.
Brett Morris was the person who caught the football to the 2-yard line, and there's the play again coming at you.
Yeah, that was interference. They
So
actually had a flag. They just took it up, obviously.
Yep. Yep. 1st and goal. Tewksbury, they're at the 1-yard line. 2-yard line they are, excuse me. So they converted on 4th down. They converted on 3rd down. And that was that pass was actually thrown by Carey.
He showed great patience waiting for that.
Waited for that and got it to him. He has the football. He does not have the end zone. He's thrown for a couple-yard loss. This is what we said at the beginning about Tewksbury. They're not the team that's going to stun you with their presence,
right,
but they are very effective.
The other thing is, too, people don't realize, Tewksbury's running, 2 tight ends. So what you have is 11 people in the box, and so it's very hard to find openings.
Mm-hmm.
So, Chelmsford's doing a very good job containing, and their front 4 are very formidable.
Carey again. This time he's in. Standing up for the touchdown at the 4:32 mark of the first quarter on the opening drive. Tewksbury takes the ball 70 yards for the score. And that's Carey's 8th touchdown of the season.
Just a simple power eye.
Yep, exactly. Overpowered. Steve Hamill is their kicker. He is a good one. He has converted on 9 occasions so far this season. The holder is Brian Nazari. Oh, we had a movement there, and the kick it's kicked.
Whistle blowing though. Whistle blew.
So I think Chelmsford might have jumped where they pulled offside. That's the question. And no indication yet. Offside, Chelmsford. So now will Tewksbury wrap it up and go for 2? And it looks like they're going to go for 2. Okay, here's the touchdown coming up again.
Like we said, power eye. So that's 2 blockers leading the back. Chelmsford actually stuffs the original hole, but Carey makes a nice cut to the left where there was just a kind of a sliver of space.
Just bounced it outside enough. They're going to go for 2 now. They have a short distance. They're in the same formation as the touchdown. Same play, basically. And he is in for 2. So it's 8-0. So, again, a mistake on 3rd down and then a mistake on the point after. And Tewksbury sustains the drive, and they are able to get a 2-point conversion. So Carey, that's his 2nd one of the season, his 2-point conversion. We're going to take a break.
Get your ass. You're not in here.
Yes, I am.
Move. Give it to him hard.
No. Ow.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stab me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how.
Oh,
Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
All right, the Lions are getting set to receive the kickoff following Tewksbury's 70-yard touchdown drive. The Lions have back deep Levesque and McNamara, I believe.
That is correct.
Okay, thank you. And Tewksbury's kicker is
Bobby Piccolo.
Bobby Piccolo. Piccolo kicks it straight down the middle. Levesque pulls it in at about the 15. He tries to get outside, still on his feet, and then he is pounded. And 89, Joe Rosberg, one of the tacklers for Tewksbury. The Lions get it at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Chelmsford, their first offensive play of the night. They're led onto the field with their junior quarterback, Kyler Brown, their outstanding running back, Tyrone Fett. Rob, 32 of the Lions' 36 points last week.
Yep. He is one of the better running backs I've seen in a long time. He's both fast, he's quick in the hole, and he has great cutting ability.
Brown under center. Looks to throw it, and Tewksbury's not going to let him. So he's taken down number 7-0 for Tewksbury, Kevin Von Kale. And he's thrown for a 3-yard, 4-yard loss, 2nd and 14.
Kind of a problem all year long. Chelmsford not very successful on first downs.
Here it is right here. And it just looked like a wash here. The 44 was the first one, Ryan Morris.
It was, I want to say it was the GT pass because Conti was coming back counter.
They're looking for the deep one, trying to find Levesque, and it's well overthrown. Covered on the play, Aaron Whitehouse. So it's going to be 3rd and 14, and the Lions have used up very little time in this, and that play really had no chance to be completed at all. I think there was only one receiver, if I'm not wrong.
But and the other thing is, Tewksbury is speedy. I mean, they're,
right.
Their kids, they have a great track program. The kids run track. They're fast. You're setting out one receiver, and again, like last week, they're just covering with one defender.
We have a timeout, and Chelmsford is going to take it. So the first timeout of the first half is Chelmsford's, and it's an important play, obviously. While we have just a moment, Ronna would like me to give a quick shout-out to Mary Fran Doran for teaching her about the phases of the moon. And she's a Chelmsford resident. She's had some people come through the Chelmsford school system. And Ronna says a great person. 3rd and 14. Brown over the middle. Deep over the middle. And that time he was looking for Levesque again. And I don't think we used a minute in time possession in that sequence, and it's a punting 4th down and punt.
Last week, Chelmsford got a punt blocked. One of the things that forever and a day when you face Tewksbury is his father before him, Coach Aylward and Rob Aylward. They watch film, and if there's a little crack somewhere, they're going to exploit it. So I think Chelmsford has to be pretty careful punting this.
The punter is Fletcher. Kicking to Carey. Got a new punter. Here they come. Looked like it was offside, but no flag. Nice kick this time. Carey with the football and taken down. Oh, no, not taken down. Still on his feet. Wow, that was an excellent return by Carey. Salapoli had a shot at him, but wasn't able to get him on the ground, and Tewksbury will start in great field position across midfield at the 44-yard line.
Sal did a great job, though, getting himself up and chasing behind the play, and I think he actually ended up making the tackle anyways.
Yeah, there it is again, and he gets up. He does. He comes back and is part of the tackle. That's good hustle. Morris, left-handed quarterback. Hands it coming back this way to Carey. Carey's got lots of room. He's at the 30, the 20. Cuts inside at the 10 and scores. just took that 44-yard touchdown by Troy Carey.
Well, Tewksbury ran a fake jet sweep. Like I said, we've scouted him pretty well. Coach King had all the tendencies. You go in motion, and 9 out of 10 times it's a jet sweep. For the folks at home, jet sweep is you'll see the motion back. Normally we'll get that ball at full speed, but it's a counter back. Chelmsford's going to the right. They've got 2 lead blocks just coming back this way. Just a gaping hole.
And red jerseys in pursuit and not able to get there in time. Hamill, the kick. It's the ugliest extra point I have ever seen, but it's good. So that ball couldn't have gotten across the pipe by more than a foot. We're going to take a break. We'll
May I please have an application? Thank you.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
Welcome back, everyone. Bruce Byam, Rob Russo, Ronna Berman, and Dave Markham from Simonian Stadium. The Lions trail 15-10. Tewksbury's had it twice. They've scored twice. Their kickoff again comes this time again to Levesque. Straight up the field this time. Cuts it to the outside, to the right. Has some room, has a seam. And this is a great return by Joe Levesque across the 50-yard line where the Lions will have some running room here. And is it too early to say that this is a very important series of downs?
Well, I think at this point they're all very important. You know, Chelmsford will defend Tewksbury fairly well for the most part. Chelmsford tends to give up a big play, which we just saw. But, you know, we can slow them down and stop them, but Chelmsford kind of has to keep pace.
All right, let's see what the Lions come with on first down now. They have taken Tyrone Fett out of the football game, so this looks like a passing set. Brown, the quarterback. He's going to keep it himself. He has some room to cross the 50 and drag down. We got a flag down.
Yeah, looks like holding.
He's got the 45, and I think it's holding on the Lions. The third penalty of the night. Let's wait till they tell us. It is holding. It is holding on Chelmsford. So they're going to be backed up 10 yards. And sometimes I think when you're playing against superior athletes, Rob, it's easier to commit penalties.
Well, yeah, you know, you're trying to block.
Yep.
And, you know, your job is to make sure that they don't get to the running back. And,
sure.
You know, you tend to grab cloth anyways. The problem is when they start to run away, you forget to let go.
That backs the Lions all the way to the 41-yard line. 1st and 20 now for Chelmsford. At this juncture, they have yet to not only not pick up a first down, they haven't picked up a yard.
This is
Fett.
Direct snap to Tyrone.
And Tyrone, now they have picked up some yards. He picks up about 5. He takes it to the 45 or 44. They're going to mark it. And it's 2nd and 16 for the Lions. There is a replay of Tyrone getting, as Rob said, direct snap. Avoids one. And Joe Rotsberg, number 89, is there to make the tackle. Tewksbury shows blitz. Tyrone again. And again, positive yards. He is tough. Across the 50.
What Chelmsford's doing is spreading the field a little bit, so they have 3 receivers out there. So, you know, you're taking some guys out of that box and then direct snapping it to Tyrone.
The Lions have made up the 10 yards for the penalty. Now they have to get 10 all in one play here to get the first down.
I actually think you have 2 plays. You're on this side of the 50.
Yeah, true.
You know, I think it's 2 plays. I'm not sure I'd go right to the pass, but.
Yep. We have Brown back into the game now. 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. He's looking that way. Screen. No.
It was supposed to be a screen, but he was rushed by 3 defenders in his face.
Over-rushed on that screen.
Yeah.
So it's a 4th down now, and I think the Lions will punt it. And they are sending the punt team in. This will be Fletcher again to carry. So once again, they got the 1st down, but they had to go 20 yards, so they only got 10 of it. They got half of the 1st down, really.
Limit mistakes, limit penalties.
Fletcher will kick this from about his own 40-yard line. Tewksbury looks like they're coming after him. Oh, they drop back. And he kicks it well. Short, get a bounce? Not really. And it's going to be downed at the 30-yard line, I believe. Let's see where they place this. 25-yard line. Thank you.
Again, we're in obstructed view, so it's hard to tell.
Once again, we got rid of Mike O'Keefe tonight, but we didn't get the booth.
Mike actually is listening to Donald Trump as we speak.
Well,
he sent me a picture of the Donald.
Did he really?
Yeah.
A Politico. Good for him. Oh, there's the Chelmsford High School marching band, and also the middle school band is with them, which is a great honor to have with us. I thought the sound was a little bit louder tonight. 2 bands. Here's the jet sweep. This is Carey running wild on the outside. And Lopresti to make the stop, or he might have...
The save.
Yeah.
Lopresti with the save.
Exactly. That looked like it was a home run right there. And as it is, he takes it all the way to the 39-yard line, and we have a end of the 1st quarter.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. We have we have a new person doing the time tonight. Not quite as experienced as Mike, and maybe off just a little bit. So that does end the 1st quarter with Tewksbury on top, 15-0. Unfortunately, the Lions are giving up an average of 35 points a football game, and well on their way. There's the touchdown saving tackle, I think, right there. All right, Tewksbury will be going the opposite way. Let's hope the Lions have a little more success in their direction. This is a nice night for a football game.
It's finally fall football weather.
Yeah. Yeah, I can say that while I'm standing inside of my Swan Trucks box. Right, exactly. We've already made, we just got a little ribbing from the group next door once again tonight. And
the one with the good seats.
Yeah, the good seat group. So they're kind of rubbing it into us. 1st and 10, Tewksbury. Handoff straight ahead.
Chelmsford doing a great job with anything in the middle.
Steve Rosa, the ball carrier, a yard, and you're absolutely right, Rob. It's the we have a perfect view right now. We're looking right at this. Yeah, 40-yard line. You'd think if we invite the man that owns the stadium in the booth, we'd get better seats.
Yeah, we'd get the good seats.
It hasn't worked yet, though. Yeah, and some heat. That's from Rana, not us. We're tough.
Yeah, it's a little bit warm with the windows closed.
Yes, it is. 2nd and 9.
Tewksbury spreading it out a little bit.
Morris looks to throw. Has a receiver. Got Julio again.
We have a flag.
And a flag down.
It's some offside or procedure. It's from the side judge.
Pitch and catch. Morris got Julio. He is their go-to guy.
So it's against Tewksbury. Rare mistake. Illegal procedure, so my guess is they weren't lined up properly.
Maybe not enough guys on the line of scrimmage, but because they were well spread out. And that was Brandon Wynn making that catch.
Just a timing pattern. Tewksbury's famous for timing patterns. Ball's in the air even before he makes his final
Before he makes
plant.
a break. That's a 5-yard penalty. Makes it 2nd and about 14. The ball is at the 5-yard line. Just underway, second quarter.
Tewksbury very patient. You know, huddle up.
Yep.
Bring the play in.
They definitely want to control the football game. Carey's in motion. He's down the sideline. This is a screen underneath. It's caught. And 22, that's Carey, came back for that. He went in motion and then came back underneath.
They picked up about 10.
Yeah, that was well executed as well. It's 3rd and 6 now for Tewksbury. And take a look. There goes Carey in motion. Now he comes back underneath and makes a nice catch. And as you said, Rob, they're in no hurry at all.
Nope. They're not going to leave any time for their opponent.
Right. Morris sets up, fires, has a receiver, caught, and runs through a tackle, and down the side he goes. This is Gargiulo, and he takes it to the 32-yard line. That's a pickup of about 24 yards. And he just ran over one of the Chelmsford tacklers. I didn't get the number of, but he just ran. Here it comes.
I mean, it was a first down upon completion.
Right. And that was, unfortunately, that was Joe Lefebvre that he was able to run over. Joe is not the biggest of people, 5'5", 150. Sweep. And good pursuit by the Lions.
Loss of a yard.
Yeah, Carey was taken down. Evan Fletcher there. Bruce is saying that name, I know incorrectly. Runner and Dave are giving me the business. But Bruce is having trouble pronouncing it, so I'm doing the best I can with his name. No L, but there's a lot of J's in vowels, yes. 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line. Morris guns it, completes it, and there it is. And I'm not going to say the name, but this is a 33-yard touchdown pass from Brett Morris to number 8, Adam Gaggio. That sound better. Gaggio. So Tewksbury now has taken a 21-0 lead with 7 minutes still to play in the second quarter. Hamill on to attempt the extra point. This one is a little bit worse, but still gets across the goalpost. So it's 22-0. We will take a break.
Por favor, una aplicación. Gracias.
Olvídate del drama. Completa tu high school diploma. Visita completatudiploma.org ahora para cursos gratis.
May I please have an application? Thank you.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
We finally have the correct pronunciation thanks to Carl Rondina and Matt Bartos. It's Gayo. Gowie. Okay. I'm never going to say that name again. Gowie, it was the receiver. His second touchdown of the night. Line drive kick taken by McNamara. McNamara has a good return up the side to the 35-yard line. And The tackler was Ryan Shagru. Chelmsford will get it for the third time tonight. The good news is we get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
That's something we can look forward to. First and 10.
There's a little powwow. I think there might have been a flag.
Oh, a little conference here. We have excellent people next to us doing the announcing, Carl Rondina and Matt Bartos, and they continually tease us about their location versus ours. But we have the Brownies over here, and they don't, so the heck with them. And let's see what they mark off here.
Some sort of procedure on the kickoff team. They might not have had everybody on the line, but there's new rules with kickoff. So the defenders, other than the kicker, have to start with their foot on the line.
This is such a new rule that I'm not sure they know how many yards to mark off here. They have the ball at the 37, and they're talking. Come on, guys, put it down on the field someplace and let's play. There we go. They're going to keep it at the 37. Illegal procedure, Tewksbury, and we're ready to go now. First and 10, Chelmsford.
And at least they're coming into our view.
Fett again, calling signals. Good hole, Tyrone. The Lion offensive line seems to like this set, Rob.
Well, there's no longer 11 people in front of them.
That's true. That's true. Good pickup by Tyrone, about 7 yards on the play. Let's see if we can get some of those offensive linemen for the Lions. We haven't had too much of a chance so far. 83 just coming out of the game is Chris Finn. Let's see who else is there. And Spinelli is one. Perez is another. Bet avoids one tackler, bounces ahead, close to first down yardage. Once again, he's been the bright spot for the Lions. 79 for the Lions is Matt Dimitrov. The center is number 53, I believe. Is that correct?
Yep. Ben Jordan.
Ben Jordan. Okay. 3rd and 1. Joe Vecchione comes into the football game. Tyrone long count. Good hole again. And first down to the 50. So the Lions are showing a little bit of spark here. Basically some good blocking and Tyrone Fett. Need a few more of those now.
Well, I mean, you've gotten a first down and 3 plays. I don't see why you go away from it.
Right. Right. He's getting some good blocks from Shane Conte in front of him. He's sort of able to stand back there and pick his hole, too, Rob. He's got good vision.
Absolutely.
And he does it again and almost broke this one for a big gain. He gets it to the 45-yard line. And this is something Tewksbury hasn't seen out of Chelmsford in any video or game film. They take it to the 45, second and 5. We're grinding along in this football game if the clock on the scoreboard is right. And there's the replay of Tyrone.
Flap it, Banoon, flap it!
Tewksbury in some cases they're sort of over pursuing Tyrone here. They're running in and he's running past them.
Well, he's so quick and he's really pretty low to the ground as you can see. And he makes great cuts. He's just a very powerful runner too, and he can take a hit and he can give a hit.
Kevin Von Kale to make the tackle, number 70 for Tewksbury. And here is the replay of that. It's 3rd and a couple. Tyrone does not quite get there, but it's going to be 4th and maybe a half a yard. I don't think he got there.
No.
He has to get across the 40, and he did not.
The snap was just a little bit high, and it kind of delayed his takeoff.
So it is a 4th down. There's no way that the Lions are going to punt here. They're going to bring in their heavy package. Vecchione is back in the game. They're going to wear out poor Tyrone, though. He's probably carried it now 7 times in a row.
That's what his job is.
Yeah, that's true. And timeout. Chelmsford. The Lions have taken their 2nd timeout and want to make sure they have the right set here, the right people.
Looks like they're going to send the quarterback back in.
Yes, they have. Here comes Brown into the huddle. I learned something tonight that I didn't know, that Joe Vecchione is the nephew of Athletic Director Scott Moreau.
That's correct, yes.
I did not know that until tonight.
His sister Lisa.
So that's right. He comes from good athletic stock. And it's a quarterback sneak, and it's 1st down. Kyler Brown picks it up.
Ball kept by number 17, Kyler Brown.
Tyrone Fett had carried the ball 55 times coming into this football game tonight for about 456 yards with 8 touchdowns on the ground, 1 as a receiver.
He's one of the top
scorers.
Yeah,
in Division One. Yeah. He was right up there as number 1. Yes, he was.
No reason why I shouldn't have a few more.
That's right. He's going to get the ball again. He does. Tewksbury a little tighter now, a little stiffer on defense. Gets it to the 35.
Still got 4 yards,
Yes,
though.
he did. Yes, he did.
Do that 2.5 times.
That's right. That's
you used to teach math.
Good math.
Is that right?
That's right. Yep, that would do it. That would be 10. That's all you need. Lions have John Barry to the bottom of the screen, number 1, split wide. Tyrone again slithers through for a couple. Tewksbury right there this time, though. A lot of people there. One of the first ones was number 58, Brock Doris.
Docus,
excuse me. Can't read my own writing.
That's a football name, Brock.
Yes, it is. That sounds like a football player, doesn't it? I think we just got the 2-minute warning, and we did. So it's 2 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. It's a 3rd and 7 for the Lions. And Bobby O'Reill has set the clock. Tyrone comes out now. We're going to bring Kyler Brown into the game. I almost said...
the wrong name, yeah.
That's right. But I was fine until I heard it said down at the end, and that's what started me on this. That's his brother, yes. Oh, Tewksbury may have jumped here.
No, Chelmsford.
Chelmsford. It's a legal procedure. And 5 yards for the Lions. So that's the 4th penalty on Chelmsford.
I'm not sure why you changed anything. We're just getting 4 yards at a whack,
and you had 2 downs.
Yep.
I mean, it's certainly not a punting situation. No. So we're under 2 minutes to play. The clock is still moving. The Lions are faced with 3rd and 12 now. Blitz. Levesque and Tewksbury right there waiting for him.
Pass complete to number 11, Joe Levesque.
Gowan on a tackle.
Stop by number 8, Adam Gowie.
Loss on the play. Takes the ball back to the 45. It's 4th down. Here it is again. Notice the people coming straight through the middle. Shane Conti got run over on that play. And I think Tewksbury had that one well scouted and knew exactly what the Lions were going to do there. Lions are trying to use as much clock now, I think, as they can, even though they're going to go for this on 4th down. Quartermash and Levesque to the bottom of the screen. Brown throws it over the middle, looking for Levesque, and it's incomplete, double covered, and Kyler threw that a long way, but just not able to pull it in. The clock says 1:03. Tewksbury's going to get it back.
At that point, it would have been better off to be intercepted for Chelmsford.
That's right. I was hoping that someone would pick it off. Yeah.
Because right now they get the ball on the 45.
Yeah. And Tewksbury probably had no intention of catching that. Double covered. Mason Lorick. Aaron Whitehouse. It's been interesting to watch Brett Morris develop, Rob. We've watched him now for 3 years, and he is a much more confident inside reverse to carry, and he has plenty of room there. Nicely executed play, an inside reverse. My point was that Morris has grown up as a quarterback and is very improved.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, when he was younger, he was very accomplished, and now with that age and experience, you get such poise. You know, you don't get panic, and you watch his throws; they're very crisp. Young boys become young men, and they get stronger.
Evan Fletcher on the tackle, gain of 9 yards.
And the umpire. Is it the umpire that stands?
He helped a little bit. Yes, he did. Yeah. He helped us a little.
I've been on the field with him. He's a big person.
Big guy.
Yeah. That's why he doesn't mind standing at linebacker depth and let everybody run at him.
Maybe we could put a maroon helmet on top of him. Back to pass, looking to the side, has plenty of time, and now he's hit, and there's a fumble. Get on the ball. No, they're saying incompleted pass. But don't let it just sit there.
We just talked about that poise, and in that time, he was waiting for a very long play to develop, and he never really feared being sacked. And it was a good job by Chumps. It just kept pressing.
So the first time they've actually been able to, let's take a look and see, put any pressure on him. And who was it, Cole? Yeah, it was Cole.
Cole, and then a little help from maybe Zach Dalton.
3rd and a yard. Quick toss to the side. Gow corrals it. Does he get the first down? He stays in bounds.
He does get the first.
Kevin Zhu on the tackle. They stop the clock now to reset the chains. And it is a first down. Rob's got good eyes.
And then they wind the clock as soon as they get it set. Just a hitch pass.
And does Tewksbury take time out? Well covered by the Lions. You can't do much more. They held them to a 2-yard gain. It's a sweep to the outside on the fly. And he's still on his feet. Still on his feet. He crosses the 30. Ball carrier is Brandon Wynn. And Tewksbury took a timeout. The scoreboard clock shows 15 seconds. Not sure if that's totally accurate.
Here's the jet sweep.
And who comes up to put a real good lick on him here? And that was Fletcher again, I think. Yeah, it was. Good tackle by Evan.
It was a good tackle, sort of like in the right place at the right time.
He ran right into him, you mean? Yeah, he did.
Look what I found.
All right, Tewksbury, 1st and 10. And back to pass. Morris pump fakes it, looks, rolls, flips it, wide open. Gow again, avoids a tackle. Inside, Gowie is into the end zone for a 35-yard touchdown pass. With 1 second, no time now showing on the clock. Tewksbury is up to 28. They have scored 4 times. They've had the football 4 times. And it has been all Redmen in this football game.
Chelmsford actually doing a pretty good job. I mean, the receiver that quarterback was looking for wasn't open, and this is a check down receiver, and just used athleticism to get away.
He is an excellent receiver. One of the best in the conference, that's for sure. And this kick.
Boy, they keep
good.
going in.
Wow. This is one of the weirdest displays. That is the half. That was the last play of the half. Tewksbury has 29. The Lions have 0. And this is not pretty at all, Rob.
No, and, we kind of feared this. I mean, the one positive, I guess, is we get the ball in the second half. Maybe we can mount a drive.
Yeah.
Use up most of the third quarter and actually put the ball in.
Yeah. All right, we're going to pause. Tewksbury headed off the field. We hope you'll stay with us for the second half. Should be coming up in about 20, 25 minutes or so, and we'll see you then. Welcome back to the start of the second half, everyone. Bruce Byam, Rod Russo, Ronald Berman, Dave Markham, George Simonian. Ball is on the turf, picked up by McNamara. And McNamara is taken down on a hard tackle. And that one right on the knees. Number 9 is the tackler, and that is Brandon Wynn. And Tewksbury on top by a commanding 21-0 at halftime. They scored each
29.
Didn't I say 29? What did I say?
21.
29-0. They just got another score while I was talking. That's how quickly they're scoring tonight.
Yeah.
Chelmsford gets the ball to start the second half, and Rob, this mountain is as high as it's ever been, I think, at halftime.
Oh, it's certainly disheartening, and I think Chelmsford now they just have to come out and they have to get some positive yards, and just try to do some easy things, simple things that they can be successful at, and score. Just score a couple times in this half.
I hope that happens, and I think the officials and the coaches met at halftime, and there is the possibility that this half, as it was down in Central, may be marched right along, and probably the appropriate thing to do. The Lions put Fett in motion, and we have a whistle. And a timeout, Tewksbury. Right away, Tewksbury takes a timeout. Maybe they didn't like what they just saw. I can't believe they would be nervous leading 29-0.
No, you don't stop playing football.
That's true. I think they saw Tyrone in motion, and maybe they felt that the ball was going that way. And his speed, if you didn't have the right personnel. All right, they're back. Kyler Brown still quarterback.
Chelmsford's going to switch some things up because Tyrone left the field. So they're going to come with a different play.
And this is Kyler Brown falls forward after a gain of about 4 yards. Tackled by Joe Rosberg. And it's going to be 2nd and 6. The ball across the 40 at the 41-yard line. And Tyrone is going to come back into the football game, and Kyler's going to leave it. So I think we may see a little bit of a diet of Tyrone here. Has he ever thrown it, Rob, to your knowledge?
Only in practice, I think.
Yeah, I know he did it on a reverse one night, but I don't think he's ever thrown it from the set that they're in right now.
I'm not certain they want his small hands trying to throw that ball.
Right. Gets a good takeoff. He bounces to the outside, stays on his feet at the 50, across the 50 to the 40, and a nice pickup by Kyler Brown. I'm sorry, by Tyrone Fett. He takes the ball for a gain of, let's give him 19 yards on that carry.
There's a replay, just gone off tackle ISO. Oh, this is the previous play. This was the quarterback ISO.
The longest play from scrimmage for the Lions tonight is a 19-yard Tyrone Fett carry. He had 35 yards at halftime, averaging 3.5 yards a carry. He's going to try to come to the right this time. You got Conti as a blocker, gives his block, and Tyrone again picks up about 4 to the 35-yard line. The Lions only had 31 yards of offense in the first half, Rob. Not enough.
No, and that's including 35 yards from Tyrone. So there was one completed pass. It was a loss of 4 yards on a hitch pass. Right now they've got 2 positive running backs. Got Kyler with a 5-yard gain, and Tyrone, I think this is 20, 24, 25 yards on the half.
High snap, whistle.
Offside,
I think we've got a motion or an offside here. Legal procedure anyway, and it's going to be 5 yards against the Lions.
Center didn't quite understand the snap count, I guess.
I think everybody moved with the ball, right?
Yeah. It's okay if he snaps it on the wrong count and no one moves, but
right. Yeah, you got to sync up the snap with the lineman.
And again, a positive, and then kind of a mental mistake.
A little bit of a setback. 2nd and 11. Ball is pushed back to the 42-yard line. Bet not much this time. And he's taken down a loss of about 3 on the play.
Ball carried by number 20.
That was a trap play. They were pulling some linemen. The problem with that is if you have a defense that has good push, they disrupt the pulling linemen, and now there's no place for the back to run.
Brock Dokos, the tackler for Tewksbury. And that's going to make it 3rd down and just about 14 here.
Chelmsford bringing in their passing package. I still think that, this is 4-down territory, so you got 2 downs. Tyrone, I just averaged, 8 yards a carry.
Let's see what Kyler can do. He's blitz from the corner, from behind, just gets it off. And taking a very roundabout route, but almost getting there was Mike Liakis from his cornerback position.
Kyler not feeling so hot.
Nope. Kyler got slammed on that in the back, in the lower back.
Interesting thing about Tewksbury, forever and a day, they have always, in key situations, blitzed that corner, backside on 3rd down.
And backside, of course, because Kyler is left-handed. Here he comes, his 58 and 42. Converging on him. We have a new punter for the Lions, and that is Mike Perez. And it's a fake. Fett turns the corner and taken down short of the 1st down. But a good call, I thought, by the Lions that time. Nothing to lose whatsoever. Tyrone gained about 8 on the play, but it's going to turn the ball over to Tewksbury at the 36-yard line. So a good call by, I thought, the Lions that time.
Yeah, it really was seamless. You thought they were going to punt it. And it was, a good pickup. You're not going to gain much more, especially if it goes in the end zone or it gets blocked, which it did last week. So.
Brett Morris, left-handed quarterback, pitches it out. This is Carey turning the corner. A host of Lions there, including number 7, Kevin Zhu. Number 44 is Joe Vecchione. Gain of 2.
And you'll see Tewksbury just run the ball.
Yes.
They'll take time in the huddle.
Right.
This is what we talk about when we talk about 4-minute offense. This is the offense you run. You just want to get 1st downs, and you want to kill the clock. And eventually, you do want to score, obviously.
But that's not essential in their game plan right now.
Nope.
It's clock management. They come in the power I. They're going to pitch it again to this side. And Carey is dragged down by Cole. So nice defensive play by George Cole there, taking down Carey, Trey Carey. Troy is certainly an outstanding running back. There was the replay. Here it comes.
Good hand and arm strength.
Yes.
Just got his shirt.
And very legal tackle. It's 3rd and 8 for the Redmen. Ball at the 39-yard line. Back to pass again is Morris. He keeps it himself. And for the first time tonight, the Lions have stopped Tewksbury and apparently they will punt the football, and they do. So as you said, Rob, they really didn't care there in terms of that was an efficient use of 2 to 3 minutes of time. And no harm to their game plan whatsoever. For the first time tonight, back to punt it for Tewksbury is number 11, and that is Brett Morris, the quarterback. I got this one blocked. This one, it should absolutely, great job. Coming through for the Lions to block it is Gavin Villano. And Gavin just took that right off his foot almost.
Well, Tewksbury got a little cute. They put a man in motion, and I think they're going to try to kick into a certain area. But nice job, great block.
And the Lions will take over at the 29-yard line, and a good, outstanding play by Villano. Here comes Kyler Brown back into the Lion offense. For their own psyche, I think it would be great if the Lions could find the end zone here.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, we do know where it is, Runner. It's hard to get there. That's all. And this is for Kodamash, and he stretches out, lays out, and not able to pull it in. Looking for a 6 right away. Just overthrown. Here it is. I think.
Yeah. You just want to call this a post flag route. Try to turn the defender. He first starts like he's going to the goalpost, and then he bends it to go back to the flag, which are the pylons on the field, if you don't know.
2nd and 10, Chelmsford. That is now the tailback with Conti in front of him. Perez in motion, offsets to the left. They hand it to the left, big hole for Tyrone. And he blasts ahead to about the 20-yard line. It'll be 3rd and a yard and a half for the first down. Nice hole for Tyrone to run through that time. He takes it across the 20 to the 19. It's going to be first down. So a pickup there of 10 yards for Tyrone. Runner gives us 73 yards for the night. Hard-earned 73 yards. Same set, offset to the right this time comes Perez. They're going back to the middle and nothing there this time.
A lot of penetration there in that interior.
Brock Doris, 58 there to help bring him down. 2nd and 10. This is a MVC football game, but it seems to be very flat. There is no emotion whatsoever on either sideline. I guess I can understand that fact given the score, but didn't seem like there was any even from the start.
Well, with the new playoff system, it's almost not,
Oh, what a great catch. Pulled in. Good pass by Brown. And a real hard hit. I didn't see the receiver's number.
85, Mike Perez. Who I believe got up a little slow.
Yeah, he did on his hip, but he hauled that thing in.
It's a good thing he was out of bounds because the ball got loose.
It did. I can understand why.
Yeah.
He was hammered on that play.
But, in years past, when you play Tewksbury, you're playing for the conference and you're playing to get into a playoff.
Right.
And you're still sort of playing for a playoff, but they've just destroyed the league sense of things.
Absolutely. It has been a period that the MIAA cannot be proud of. This is a destructive football situation, totally. It has ruined spirits of school. We don't see Drake anymore. We don't see Methuen and Haverhill. These are rivalries that were built up, and they're gone. And it's we're playing Malden, and I don't mean to disparage them, but Chelmsford and Malden don't have anything in common.
No.
It's a disaster.
Tewksbury is making Chelmsford earn every yard, and Tyrone brings the ball down to about the 6-inch line.
Very close. Full backfield. Quarterback sneak. Kyler Brown, touchdown. The Lions have blocked the punt, and they've gotten on the scoreboard. For Kyler Brown, that's his 2nd touchdown of the season. And the Lions have 6 points. So they have broken the ice. Hennessy is in. It looks like he will attempt the extra point. And that was a very efficient drive and a great catch by Perez. I'm going to go back to that play that he pulled that pass in. That was
And he'll be in the ice bath probably in about an hour.
That's right. That's right. Hennessy is attempting the extra point out of the hold of Matt Lopresti. Good snap. Good kick. When we kick it, we make it look real nice. And that went through beautifully. Nothing like those squibs that we saw a few minutes ago. 29-7 late in the third quarter. That was a nice drive, and I think kind of a morale one. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Welcome back. The Lions have just scored following a blocked punt by Gavin Villano, a 1-yard touchdown run by Kyler Brown, and an extra point by Kevin Hennessy, and Hennessy kicks it off. And this is Mattow, and he's straight ahead up the middle to the 42-yard line. The clock says 2:47. I don't know the accuracy of that. Should we say we miss Mike tonight, or should
I don't think we should give him that much credit.
No, Mike, we didn't miss you at all.
Here's the replay.
And
jumps a good swarming tackle.
Yep. Lapoli there as one of the tacklers. Tewksbury 1st and 10. They hand it off to Kerry, and he comes across the 45.
And the ball's
46.
Out. Ball's loose.
Says they have it. Tewksbury getting a little bit sloppy here. Let's see who does have it.
Ball was carried by number 22, Troy Carey.
And Chelmsford's got it. I think that was number 3. I think that was Fletcher that was on the bottom of that. We'll take a look. So they haven't given up. Maybe Cole. Maybe it was 33. Let's take a look and see. Carey fumbled it. There's the hit right on the football. And
it was Cole that picked it up.
It was Cole, 33. Yeah. Okay, 1st and 10 Chelmsford. They're at the Tewksbury 45-yard line, showing a little bit of some spark here. And do you think they'll go for the big one right away here, Rob, as they did the last time?
No, I don't think so.
I don't either. I think they're going to feature a little more Tyrone here. And Perez offset. Tyrone straight ahead. Good running room. 40-yard line. Pickup of 4 to 5 yards on that play. Tackle again by Brock Dokas. He's done an excellent job defensively for Tewksbury, as Tyrone has offensively for the Lions. Coming down to 2 minutes to play in quarter 3. Lions on the road next week. They go to Andover for their last scheduled game, and then we'll find out where and who they play after that. Fett on the sweep.
Oh, don't stop.
Oh, he could have maybe outrun that guy, and he got hammered by Dokas.
Should have been a penalty there.
Yeah, that was
with
late.
His helmet, yeah.
Yeah, he did. He right on top of him with the headgear.
Now, we talked about the system that we play under now. So our first games are between the 4 teams in Division I that don't make it into the playoffs, 2 of which we've already played. Right. Actually, we've all played all 3. One was a scrimmage.
Scrimmage game.
You know, it's really kind of a tough thing to do.
Rossberg, the defensive end, was the first player to hit him. Look into Quartermash, complete. And that is a gain of about 4. It's going to be 3rd down and 5 for the 4th down and 5 for the Lions. So they need to convert here.
Just a simple slant in.
Kyler's throwing the ball better in the second half. And a good job for Quartermash to hang on to that. For Quartermash, that is his 10th reception of the season. Trails only Joe Levesque in number of catches. Almost fumbled. Yes, Kyler rolling, looking, and overthrown. Looking for Lopresti. And Tewksbury will take over on downs. They get away from the fumble. About 23 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter.
And that's the end of the 3rd
And the danger here with
actually, I think that's the quarter.
It is the quarter. Yep. Okay, so 3rd quarter is over. You could see Kyler almost dropped that football. Rolled well, but Lopresti ran out of field.
Yeah, well covered too.
It was.
It would have been a tough catch.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet
The danger for Tewksbury, I think, is to get really get too sloppy and develop bad habits, which would hurt them later. They're going to the playoffs. They will be playing one of the teams, of course, that make it. And, teams such as Central, Andover, St. John's Prep, they're all in the playoff system as it stands right now. It will be completed by 5 other teams. And they'll start 3 weeks of that before Thanksgiving.
The one question I have is, do we, when you make it into the lower bracket, do you start playing the drop downs?
That is a good question. Or do you stay in the lower bracket?
If
you're going to play the drop downs, there's no sense being in the lower bracket, really. Morris going to throw it. Has his favorite target out there, and he drops it. Ooh, good close by the Lions, Lefebvre. But that was a catchable ball right there.
I think
Gowie, the intended receiver.
I think he little too laissez-faire. Just kind of put his hands out there. And Lefebvre's a tough kid. He might not be big in stature, but he's a very tough kid.
He just really didn't snatch that one out of the air as he's done in the past few. So Tewksbury starts the 4th quarter with an incompleted pass, 2nd and 10. Ball at the 39-yard line.
I don't think Coach Elwood was happy with that.
Flag.
That fumble earlier. He kind of wants to put this game away.
Yep. That was an intended jet sweep, but Tewksbury had some motion there, and that play is going to be a 5-yard penalty. And still, they are playing a sloppy second half for a very good football team. Now, does he turn up too quickly, or who moves? Oh, at the end on this side, just came up out of his stance just a little bit. So it's not the way Coach Aylward, I think, wants this game to be played out right now. And off to Carey. He avoids 1, avoids 2, sets up his blocker, and runs real hard. Lyon is down on the sideline. He took a stiff arm from Carey, and he's slow to get up, but he is up now. And that was Joe Lefebvre, as you said, tough kid. So it's a 1st down. The ball is at the 48-yard line. Joe is still third. Oh, it's 3rd. I thought
must
he
have stepped
got
out.
the
Yeah, he
first
stepped
down.
out.
Yeah, stepped out ahead of it. 3rd and a yard. Joe is going to come out of the game. I'm sure that Coach Aylward would like to see this drive stay on the ground and culminate in a touchdown.
Yeah. Using up most of the 9.5 minutes of the left.
Right. This is Carey again, and he got it, but just got it, I believe.
He did an awful lot of work for a yard.
For a yard.
And it's real close.
Yeah, it's not a definite yet. Aylward's not too happy with the spot on this play.
One referee came and moved it back.
Yeah. And he called it a first down anyway. Okay, so first down.
Coach Rich is not real happy with the spot now.
No, that's right. He's looking at why wasn't that checked? I don't blame him. I think Tewksbury would have gone for it and probably would have converted, but you can't play it that way. Hey, take a look. Watch how, as Rob said, he runs all over the place for a yard here. Sweep. Gary cuts up with great speed and authority.
Brought down by Lapoli. Gain of 7.
That takes the ball across the 45 to the 44-yard line. I want to thank Dave Markham again for helping Rana out and doing a great job. And as always, Rana with the numbers. Can't seem to get us enough points, but does a great job. And I hope we have a new in-studio guest for future home games. I hope. Nope, Chelmsford jumped, got back. Nope, didn't get back. Did we jump or did they make us move?
No, I didn't see any movement.
Us, I think. Yep.
I just don't think you can go that far into the offensive backfield without
Yeah. Looks like an offside. Officials are chatting about it. If it is, it's a first down. Nope, Tewksbury's.
No, it's
Chelmsford. Offsetting penalties.
I've never seen that.
Yeah. Wow. Now, I thought procedure had, it has to be one.
Yeah. He moved after. I didn't see him.
Right.
Left tackle moved.
Wow. But wouldn't that have stopped the play, the Chelmsford contact?
No, I don't think he made contact, actually.
Okay. May not have made contact. All right.
So, in his effort to get back, which is his right, Tewksbury went offside.
Yep.
So,
I got it. I was most impressed with the fact that Rona called that offsetting penalties. Now, this is somebody that didn't know too much about football when we started this whole game here. Offsetting penalties, and she's right on target. Tewksbury in their power set. This is Gayu with the ball. Gowie with the ball. Gowie with the ball. Picked up a couple. And first down. They taking it to the 41-yard line. That's the first time we've seen him in the running back spot. He's a very, very good athlete, and I believe he is a senior. Yes, I thought he was a senior.
Well, most of these kids played as sophomores 3 years ago, and,
yes.
and that team was very good too.
Yes.
They managed to do some good things.
Yep. They have beaten the Lions. This will be their 3rd year in a row. Chelmsford is playing its 77th game against Tewksbury in their history, and the Lions do hold a 44-29-4 record against Tewksbury. But lately, Tewksbury has, as I said, won the last 3. 2nd down and 6. The clock is still plugging away.
Last 3 in before this, or?
Yes, this will be the 4th. Yeah. Before I forget, great job by Matt Sexauer and the Chelmsford High School band at halftime. They put on a great show.
I know a couple of fans asked why we never show the band at halftime, and so our director gave me the answer. It's because, for some weird reason, our press box is on the visitor's side. The band always plays facing the home side, and so there's no cameras over there, so you don't see anything. And we have a penalty in that play. Looks like holding.
A little bit sloppy here in the. Notice they pulled 2 guys. They had good blocking out front and holding against Tewksbury.
Brings them back. We call that the buck sweep. Just pull 2 guards and student body right.
It's going to be 2nd and about 18 for Tewksbury. And obviously, as always, Tom Peterson, Dan Sylvia, got a couple of alumni back tonight, at least one, Steve McDonald. welcome him back, and it's always a pleasure to see him. He's out at Fitchburg now, spending his college years. Morris tosses, has a receiver, and he drops it again. That's Gowie, I believe. Right in his hands. That's 2 he's dropped in the second half.
Well, he heard the Chelmsford defender, and
that's right.
Tried to rush it.
There were footsteps closing on him quickly. 3rd down and 17. Here is the play, and we'll watch the Chelmsford defender come up. There he is. And was that
number 7? So that was
Azu.
Azu.
3rd down for Tewksbury. Inside handoff. The Lions are there.
Nice job by Phil Kamara reading the that's their crossbuck trap.
Ball carrier was Steve Rosa. It's 4th down, and timeout is taken by Chelmsford.
Timeout, Chelmsford.
Now this game was 29-0 at halftime. If you want to look at if second half, we've won the game so far 7-0. So that's good for the Lions, and something to take out of this game with this Sal Lapoli, one of the Lion coaches. Johnny King behind him. I think Mike Bernazzani was just in the picture briefly. Tewksbury not going to punt it on 4th down. High snap.
And they are going to kick
quick kick. Yep. Quick kick. Don't see that much more in high school very much. He almost kicked it right into his own player, but it's going to come dead on the 5-yard line. So, again, creative coaching by Tewksbury.
That almost hit one of the Chelmsford players. Villeneuve was out there, and if it hits him.
Here it is. He almost runs into his own player. Whoop. And it did almost hit a Chelmsford player. All right, 1st and 10 Chelmsford, but they have 95 yards to go for the touchdown. Tewksbury starting to do some substituting here on defense. Nice to see Tyrone break one here for 95 yards, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
He has the football, and he picks up about 2 yards. So he got 2 of the 95.
Okay, by number 20, Tyrone Fett.
2nd and 8 for the Lions. Here we go with the Lions on 2nd and 8. To pass it. Oh, this is long to Kodamash, and again, well covered. Tewksbury defensive backs have been impressive in this game. Brian Nazari on the coverage.
I want to say there's some penetration, and I think Kyler got hit a little bit as he let it go.
It's 3rd and 8 now. The Lions are backed up deep in their own territory. We've seen the punt become a real weapon so far this season in a lot of our games.
And it always has been. I mean, it's a play, especially in high school football, where a lot can happen, and the ball changes hands on punts.
Over the middle, caught and dropped. Kodamash had it for a moment, hit hard. He's still on the field, and did lose his helmet. Tom Peterson picked that up immediately, and has to come out of the game. It's 4th down anyway. And
lots going on in the booth.
Yeah, those bangs, we can't comment on those. 4th down for Chelmsford.
This is a dangerous pass. You look at that replay. I mean, he was crossing right into a free safety who was standing right there.
Yeah, that one could have had injury written all over it. To punt it is Evan Fletcher. Good snap out of his end zone, and a nice kick by Fletcher. Carey comes up and backs away from it. He gets it out to the 40, and that's a very nice punt by Fletcher there. So 1st and 10 at the 40. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Gracias.
Olvídate del drama. Completa tu high school diploma. Visita completatudiploma.org ahora para cursos gratis.
Bruce Byram, Rob Russo, and Ronna Berman, and Dave Markham. All the guys and gals in the truck and the cameras. We have 4 minutes, unofficially 16 seconds to play. Tewksbury appears to have a few new people in this football game. It's a toss. This is Matau. And he had a brother that played, I believe, last year. Was a fine football player for them. Defensive end. Pickup of 3. It's 2nd down and 7. And Chelmsford takes a timeout. Trying to extend the game if they can. Play till there's no more time left, right, Rob?
Exactly. The unfortunate thing, you know, Chelmsford was pinned in deep, but would have been nice to get a 1st down there.
Yeah. Yep. There's Bruce Rich in his 20th season as the Lions head man. I'll say one thing for the guy. He's maintained his composure. He's been as friendly as ever, cooperative. He's treated us with tremendous amount of respect, and it goes back towards him.
So there's a big powwow going on. I don't know what's going on over there.
I know.
I saw a player limp out of the huddle, so maybe they're substituting kids. I mean, this could be the time of the game when you just
Tewksbury certainly is. They've got a lot of new numbers.
Yeah. You're going to preview the Monday game.
Yeah, exactly. The Lions are coming in with some new people, but some of the people that have been there too. The new quarterback for Tewksbury is number 14, and that's Steve Hamill. Ball carried by Brandon Wynn. Pickup of about 8, and about 7, so it's 3rd and a yard. Ball is at the 31-yard line. There is our replay. The boss was talking about not totally satisfied at halftime with the replay package that he's using, but it seems to us it's been good.
I haven't seen the difference.
No,
but again, I'm not in the business like he is.
He's the expert. Handoff on the inside to Steve Rosa.
Ball handed off to number 21.
Rosa picks up the 1st down. Tewksbury has a whole new set of people in the football game. And they picked up a 1st down to the 27-yard line.
We're not going to see too many more plays.
No. Here is speaking of replays, here is one right here.
Just a trap up the middle.
Yeah. Matt Lepresti making a stop. Hamill turns, hands it off. And this is close, hanging on for dear life was Joe Lefebvre. Yeah, that was a touchdown. And as it turns out, it's a 9-yard pickup. Here it is. Watch, it's Joe or a touchdown. There's Joe hanging on.
Does a good job.
Steve Rosa was the ball carrier. We're coming down to 2 minutes.
But a yard to go for 1st.
And toss, and the Lions are there. And nice defensive job there by the Lions. Cole again. He has been the last 2 games a real rock on defense. He has done a fine job. The 2-minute warning is given.
Now the clock should wind after this, right?
Should, yep. And Tewksbury certainly will keep this thing on the ground, and they will just try to bang it straight ahead.
Three to nothing. And in swimming, Chelmsford defeated Central 92-78.
Handoff again to Steve Rosa.
Enough for first down.
Lopresti on the tackle to the 15-yard line, and the clock is rolling along. Tewksbury may score here, Rob, but I have to congratulate you on your 28-7 prediction. I wasn't too far away with 27-7. Not what we wanted, certainly, but we're fairly close.
Oh yeah.
Handoff again, coming to the outside. That is Brandon Wynn. Kevin Rigsby, the tackle. Coming down to a minute to play. Once again, we'll be on the road next week in Andover, Massachusetts to take on a 4-1 Andover Golden Warrior team. Tewksbury did beat Andover for their only loss, but Andover is one of those playoff teams that will be in the playoffs. They're going to probably, they could just take a knee here and mercifully end this, and that's what they're doing. Yep. So that will be the last play of the football game. It's going to end on 29-7. And a good, I would say a good second half for the Lions. And one that they hopefully can build on. I also think Brian Aylward has some things that he can talk about for this
Absolutely.
week.
You can't ever live up.
Be pleased. No, can't be totally pleased. So we want to thank everybody. I hope you stayed with us. I hope you enjoyed tonight's telecast. We'll be with you from Andover next Friday night. And final score, 29-7. The Redmen of Tewksbury. Thanks to Dave Markham. Thanks to Ronna, to Rob. And good night, everyone.